Okay, attendance. Okay, so you all have this worksheet with you. Yeah. Some of you managed to do it, some of you didn't. So I hope moving forward, you try as much as possible to submit it online so that we know that you're doing the work and that your answers are correct. The other thing is that I know some of you may have downloaded, but it's just that you didn't submit the answers online. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so let's try to do that. So this is actually lesson number 40. So you need to see the video recording. It is for lesson 40. Okay. All right. Now, let's look at some of the questions. Most of you who attempted got it right, so I won't go through those questions. Or rather, I'll just go through those questions very quickly. Okay, so this is actually a revision of your final year paper 1. So for those of you who missed my introduction, my name is Miss Rose. I'm just covering for Mr. Ong just for today. Yeah, just for today. All right, so he'll be back next week. Okay, now, so question 1, yes, careless. Okay, so they say rounded to the nearest 100. So when they say rounded to the nearest 100, that means this is 100, right? So you have to look at the digit in the tens place. Is it 5 or more? Yes. So this will then be rounded off to, you have to round it up. And everything else becomes 0. Okay, so yes, Raj, correct, that is D. Okay, so this is how you round off. So if let's say if they ask round to nearest 10, what would the answer be? Okay, I'm just giving another example. Round off to the nearest 10, what would your answer be? Anyone? If you're shy, you can tap. So that it'll be 48,160. Okay. All right. Thank you for your answer. So your answers, you can leave it at the chat. Okay. All right. Alligator is here. Okay. So alligator's here. Ellie, I assume your name is Alina, right? I hope I'm right. Yes. Okay. All right, alligator. All right. Now, the next one, which one of the 5 figures does not, okay, so it does not have a line of symmetry? Always just this. Anyone know what is the name of this shape?
Parallelogram.
Very good. As long as you see a parallelogram, okay, it does not have any line of symmetry. Okay, so this is your C. Okay, so number 3 is for those of you who did the questions, you actually got the question right. So it says here, what fraction of the shapes in the rectangle are circles? So what fraction of the shapes are circles? This is what you want, whereby the denominator would be referring to the total shapes and the numerator is referring to the circles, because they ask what fraction of the total shapes is in the rectangle are circles. So from here, what is the total number of shapes? Anyone? Can you tell me what's the number of shapes?
12.
Total shapes?
12.
Yes, total shapes 12. How many circles?
5.
Thank you. So there are 5 circles. Okay. So 5 circles, 5 or 12. So the answer is option B. Okay. All right. Question number 4. So Brian is here. Okay. Now, question number 4. What is 30 over 1000 expressed as a decimal? Now, the moment you see a 0, right? 0 is common. I can cancel. Okay. Now, because you want to change it into a decimal, the denominator must either be, what should the easiest is to make the denominator into, what do we have? Denominator into what denominator is the easiest for us to convert it to decimal quite easily?
10, 100, 1000.
Thank you. 10, 100, and 1000. So, but in this case, after I cancel, I divide by 10. That means I'm left with 3 over 100. And because there are 2 zeros here, right? That means I know there must be 2 decimal places. Okay, so it has 2 decimal places, and the 3 always go to the end first, followed by a 0. Okay, so this will give me here 0.030. Okay, all right. Everyone okay? Am I too fast?
No.
Okay. Question 5. Which of the following is a factor of both 45 and 63? So you have factors of 45. Can someone tell me what are the factors of 45?
1 times 45.
Okay, so factor of 45, 1 times 45. 3 times 15. And 5 times
9.
So what are the factors of 63?
1 times 63.
Thank you. 3 times
1.
21 and
7 times 9.
okay, 7 times 9. Okay, so from here, what is common? 1,
9.
3. What else is common? 9. So you have the only one that's common here is 9, which is D. Okay, so since they asked for factors for both, that means what you're looking for is actually the common factors. Okay, so there are common factors, which is part of the option, right? Okay, all right, question number 5. Now, question number 6, most of you got it right. So I'm just going to quickly run through this answer. So 1 out of 3 plus 1 over 12. What do we need to do? We need to make sure that these two numbers are the same. So how do I make into equivalent fraction for 1/3? What do I have?
1/3 times 1/3, the numerator times 4 and the denominator times 4.
Okay, alligator, give other people a chance. Okay, all right. So someone wanted to say something? Okay, raise your hand. Okay, otherwise alligator says that you change this by multiplying by 4. So you'll get 4 over 12 plus 1 over 12. Because first common multiple of 3 and 12 is 12. So this will give me a 5, which is C. Okay? All right. Now, next question. Which of the following is less than? Which of the following numbers is 2.2 less than 2.2 less? So which number is 2.2 less? So what do I have? 2.2 less than 4.04. Hey, what happened? So you want to find which of the following numbers is 2.2 less than 4.04. So what you're finding is this number here. Yeah, so to find the number will be 4.04. Okay, 4.04 minus 2.20. What do I have? 1.8. Okay, so this is what it means. Which one of the following numbers is 2.2 less than? So the number must be less than. So number must be less than 4.04. So for those of you who got this wrong, you have to read the question carefully, okay? Okay, now question number 8. Okay, so for question number 8, so the diagram is made up of two squares, P and Q. What is the area of it? So you want to find the area of the shaded part, right? Okay, before you can find the area of the shaded part, now remember, two squares, P and, so this is a square. This is also a square, a bigger square and a smaller square. So if Q is a square and the area is 64, can I find what is the side, one side of square Q? What is one side of square Q?
8 cm.
Huh? 11?
8 cm.
8 cm, thank you. So that's square root of 64 to give me 8. That means this is your 8 cm. Okay, now what about square P? What
cm.
is the length? So it's square root of 9 to give me 3. Very good, thank you. So that's 3 cm and this is 3 cm. So what does that mean? That means the unshaded part, the length is also 3 cm. But what is its breadth?
5.
How do you get 5?
3 equals to 5.
Very good. So you get 5. So that means to find the area,
5 times 3.
5 times
very
3
good.
equals
So
to 15.
length times breadth to give me 15.
15.
Thank you. Okay, so that's how it's done. 15 cm square. And question 9. So anyone still needs this? No?
No.
Okay. And question number 9, what do we have? So question says, what time was the increase in the sales the greatest or the largest? So increase, can you see that this is a decrease? Everything else is a decrease. Okay, so everything else here is an increase. But because we want to find out which increase is the greatest or the largest, so what do you need to do next? Can anyone tell me how to find that largest increase? 2 ways to do it.
Find the difference.
Find the difference between 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. So from here, 7 p.m. is 20, whereas 8 p.m. is 35. 9 p.m. is how many products? How many
10.
products? 60. And at 10 p.m., how many products?
10.
10? 65. So if we find the difference, so we need to find the difference, right? So the difference is 15, 25, and 5. So which one has the greatest difference? 25.
8 to 9 p.m.
8 to 9 p.m. So that's C. Okay, questions anyone? So that wraps up our MCQ for today. No, not for today, for now. Okay, that wraps up our MCQ for now. Okay, so question 10. You shouldn't get this wrong, So, but some of you did get it wrong. So they say 61,000 and 53. So what do I have? So you can do it this way. Follow the usual addition. Plus 53. Okay, plus 53. This should give you a total of 610,35. Sorry, 53,053. Okay, so that's your answer. Okay, write 3 2/3 as an improper fraction. What does improper fraction mean? What does improper fraction means?
Numerator greater than the denominator.
Thank you.